Good morning, first grade. This is for Math Group Champions, Teen Champions. Can you turn your math books to page 285? 285. Alright, as we look at number one wants you to write the difference. Now let's move on to number two. Number two, you are counting by tens. You're counting by tens. Notice, you have a different set of numbers. They start you off with 1. But then there's a number blank, and then 21 and 31. So let's figure out what comes after 1 by tens. What's the next number? Good job, 11. 11, let's go there. So we have 1, 11, 21, 31. What's next in the sequence? What's after 31? 41. And lastly, 51. So we had 1, 11, 21, 31, 41, 51. And so I'll stop right there, and you have to finish the rest. So notice, you're just counting by tens. And as you move down to number 3, you just write the number that comes as one more. That is one more. So basically the number that comes after 1 by 1. So what comes after 61? What number comes after 61? 62. Good job. And our next example, 87. We have 87 here. What comes after 87 by 1? 88. Great job. You're on the road today. Good job. Now, number 4 is genuinely the same. But number 4, you basically write a number that comes before 1. Like before 1. So we have 35. What comes before 35? What's the first number that comes before 35? 34. And next we have 100. What number comes before 100? 99. There we go. And lastly, we have for number 5, we're writing the before and after numbers, but by 2 this time. We're doing it by 2. So let's look at the number that they do give us, 146. What comes before 146? What number? 144. So what comes after 146? We have 144, 146, 140, 148. There we go. That's how you solve number 5. So you look at the problem, the number that they give you for number 5, and you can write the before and the after numbers, but by 2. Now, as we flip the page over to page 286, let's look at number 1. Number 1 wants to count by 2s to help the bees visit the flowers. And then you get to count the flowers. So there are 2 examples on the board that we will work with together. Let's start with the first number. We have 112. We have to make our way to 122. So what comes next? You say 114. So we have 112, 114, 116, 118. See what we have so far. 112, 114, 116, 118. What's next? 100 and what? For our last stop, 122. What number comes right here after 118? 120. Here we go. Now let's try another row. Let's try another example. We have 88 and try to make our way over to 98. Remember, count by 2s. Help the bees. We count by 2s. So we have 80, 90, 92. So we have 88, 90, 92, 90. What's next? 94. So 88, 90, 92, 94, 96. Good job. 96. Then we have 98. So that's how you solve number 1. And let's look at the next question, number 2. It wants us to write the sums, and then we'll color the even sums yellow, and then color the odd sums pink. So let's work what we have. 37 plus 25. 37 plus 25. Simple, you know, 7 plus 5 is 7 plus 5 is 12. Now, 3 plus 2. What is 3 plus 2? We say 5. Good job. And the 5 plus 1 is 6. Write this correctly. Now, 62. Is this an even number or an odd number? even. So what color should that be? Good job. So you said it's an even number, and the even numbers are yellow. So you would color. Here's my yellow. So that box for 62, you would color that yellow. So as you add the next problems, whatever sum you get, it will depend on either yellow or it will be pink.